three missing Montgomery College students continues in Frederick County.
And I got to play with your wand. It was great.
Definitely fun.
Keep going.
That was my play-by-play. Period. Now we're here. All right.
Exciting.
That was the ESPN.
Hell yeah.
Just to
Don't worry, I got a drop
welcome
for it.
to a new episode of Footage Foreplay. How y'all doing?
I'm great. I'm in a goofy mood today.
I know, I love it. We were just talking a few moments ago while we were waiting for Russ. Russ, how you feeling, girl?
Tired.
Why
How
are
are
you
you?
tired? You ain't tired, girl. You be up and Adam. I don't know how you stay up
I'm
late
tired
watching
because
movies,
we're
I
3
can't
months
do
out
it.
from the film fest, because I've been editing vlogging videos from the Philippines, because I've been covering for all the people who want to go to Japan in my pizza simulator.
Are you going to Japan?
And because we got a little boy who will not stop running around the house like a little tornado named Bob. Actually, you know, we finished Erie,
I don't
Indiana.
get the reference
Evan, I
either,
know you were
Terrell,
talking about watching it with Ellie. Did you get through all of season 1?
Yeah. Well, that's all there
Dude.
is, right? Is it season
Well,
1? No, we
there's
watched
a
all of
season
it. Is there
2,
a
but it's
season
called
2?
like Another Dimension.
Oh yeah, we didn't. We just watched the OG Erie, Indiana.
Dude,
Yeah, the new dimensions with new kids. That's like a spinoff that didn't do well.
And it's like a cheat too, because it opens up and it's got Marshall and Simon, and they're like, "You gotta help," and it feels like the company or the production.
Really them.
Yeah, well, it is them, but it feels like they didn't have the rights and they reused footage or something.
That's what
They're
they
on
did.
a little
I
TV,
looked
like,
into that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's just reusable footage that just put on a TV and the little kids just reacting to it.
dude, and you know, me and Oksana were kind of like, well, you know, maybe fuck this show and we'll just turn it off. But honestly, we gave it a shot, and it feels like it's more in the Goosebumps like mode, where Erie, Indiana season 1 is very Twin Peaks, like very fucking Twin Peaks. I didn't realize how on the nose. So shout out to Joe Dante. Who knew he actually? I mean, I always remembered liking that show, but
It's
I thought
tight.
it was way better. I also thought Cliff was bored. Like, we'd sit there and be like, "Are you following this?" It's kind of a
Except for the one episode with a trailer that gets sucked into a hurricane.
which is why I said it. The tornado named Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But that Dash X character too. Oh, I was not feeling that. God, it reminded me of Dawn. I'm like, why are you adding new people late? This is why the show got canceled.
Dude,
So,
I
yeah.
like the one where the all the belongings are going to that underground. Did you guys get to that one yet? To the guy who
It's like
lost
episode
and
2.
found. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
hella-
couldn't remember where it's at, but that's one of my favorites. Is that one?
Yeah, and that one oddly, not oddly, but it feels very Joe Dante. It's funny how much his vibe is running through that complete show.
For sure.
And it
Did
is
you get-
little kid
There's,
Twin Peaks.
there's some found
It's so
footage
weird.
in a couple of the episodes. One's real in-world camera heavy.
Hey, you know, I was excited about that too, where they had the camera and they were filming, and then it turns into a actually it's a Halloween episode too, where the mummy comes through the TV.
Yeah,
That's a good episode, but
Mhm.
it is.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just struggling to find time to do shit. There's all the work that is fun and that I want to do, and then there's the work that I like have to do, and they overlap. So I've just been like, I think I was talking to Evan. I was trying to get him to help me with some of the not so fun work. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
told me, I believe in a DM, you're like, sorry, dude, I woke up panicked today. I think I got too much on my plate. I'm just like stressed out. And I said, welcome aboard. And I don't think you appreciated that.
I think I gave you the Terrell eye roll emote.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, he didn't like that. But I mean, whatever. Yeah. So I'm coffee is running through my veins. I've not a single drop of blood left, but I'm here and I'm excited to be here. So
If you run out of fuel completely, I could try to dig up some of my old Florida contacts for you. Get you some real fuel.
oh, are you talking about meth? I don't know
yeah.
why you're tiptoeing around it now. You love to tell every guest
it's
we have on the show. Yes, please send me some meth. I'll trade you some like gummies with actual weed in them.
Oh shit!
On a positive note, One Big Snake is on Tubi.
Yeah.
Yay! I was
Oh,
hoping
hell
all
yeah.
y'all would share it. None of y'all shared it, but late. But I was so excited. I was
Wow.
sitting here. It dropped on Tubi on Thursday, the 8th. And I was so excited. And people have been watching it. I've been so nervous. I'm like, ooh, girl, I don't want to open this reaction. And yeah, it's been good so far.
Terrell's
Hell yeah.
crazy. I got a DM from this man. Oh, you sharing that movie, but not mine. This
Yeah,
coming from the
'cause
man
I thought
who
some
does. You never
random
came out
peop-
once to the Kava bar. Oh, where's your support at, boy?
Every movie or every little thing that you
there
did,
we go.
I share. One little thing I do, you didn't want to share. So that's where that came from.
And so, did I
Period.
share it or not?
After that, yes.
And no, you know what was annoying is I saw it after I shared it. I was like, oh, should I go pull that down? I was going through there. I'm like, this man shaded me hours before I did it. Which, of course, we're going to share it. Dude, who got you that gig, by the way? I've been over here as
But
the
you didn't
manager.
share
I got
it,
you here
haven't
first.
been
Oh, yeah. I was
saying
Charlie
anything.
Steeds. I had to grease the wheels a little bit, give him a little bit of money. I'm like, don't worry. It'll be a return on investment. I promise you. Which I feel like you kind of did the movie a disservice because everybody loved your part. I haven't seen
everybody likes
anybody else
you
comment.
more than the rest of it.
Yeah, I know.
No, bro. The movie was fun. The performances were there. It was cool. I liked it.
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna. I
Oh,
wanted to
there
watch
you
it
go.
with y'all, but everyone's seen it already, so I guess I'll just watch it by myself.
Well, I haven't rewatched it. We should rewatch it. We should do
Okay.
that.
Yeah, I want to watch it together. I think it'd be fun.
Charlie, I have a notification of him commenting somewhere. I think it might have been on when I shared it. I put a disclaimer that the family on the cover would not be appearing in the film. And he commented with hashtag, is it racist? So, Charlie,
Oh, shit.
for you,
Is it racist?
I think so. Maybe a
Yeah,
little
because
bit.
that is strange that they put out this cover with this whole white family when there's not even a white family in this movie. It's a black family. Like, why would you do
Placeholder.
that? I don't know.
Shout out to ITN, bro.
I wish it was a different cover because I didn't like sharing that. I felt kind of weird sharing that cover because like this is false advertisement and the snakes aren't red and blue. So the fuck.
But it's also like, dude, you're a part of the very classic indie horror kind of treatment where it's like, that's not my movie. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, what the fuck is this? That's not even what, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's kind of cool. You could say like, you could wear that shirt and be like, yeah, it's my movie.
Distro
I don't
companies
know
do
them.
some wild shit with posters, especially for like Russell said, for indie horror movies. It's like they'll do anything they can to try to sell it. And it's like a lot of times it does a disservice to the actual movie, what they put on the cover, I feel like, because it's not what it is.
What you're
you know?
listening to right now is a woman scorned because his posters have been replaced by companies.
I mean, they have. And for generic evergreen bullshit.
yeah.
So
Boo-hoo.
it definitely happens.
So yeah, congratulations, Terrell. Of course we're gonna share that, you maniac. What the fuck? We're still gonna screen it. So if you're in the Bay Area, get ready.
Hell yeah.
Stay tuned.
Oksana, how you been? What you quiet this morning?
Well, my heart was racing right before we started recording because
Yeah, you ran off.
we got a knock at the door. Well, first there was a doorbell, and I was like, whatever, there's food getting delivered here all the time. So I figured it was that weird that they rang the bell. And then we heard a loud voice saying, San Bruno PD.
Banging on the
And you
door with a
believed
closed
it?
fist.
Yes. And I feel so dumb because it was just Russell's dad. I was like, you got me. But I'm not the only one who fell for it. So I don't feel like, I mean, I still feel like dumb, but yeah, because they have come here before for like dumb stuff.
Oh,
Like
they've
when
been
you
here,
when
yeah.
you live next door to psychos who are like on first name basis with the San Bruno PD. I was just like, oh God, what now?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just him. So my heart was racing for a while, and now it's back down to a high blood pressure level.
Okay. You can't
Otherwise,
bug
I'm
y'all.
good.
Okay.
I've been wondering who that Dash X actor, why he looked so familiar, and I was so sure I knew who it was, and I was wrong. But he is familiar. He was in Step by Step. He was
What?
like a nerd in Step by Step, and
What are
another
we
show.
Really?
talking about? I don't
From
know.
Erie,
What-
Indiana.
What is Dash?
The actor who
X.
plays Dash X, he's the kid with the prematurely gray hair. He
Yeah.
just
Erie,
shows
Indiana.
up.
I
The
don't
Quicksilver-looking
know
little
this.
kid.
Okay.
Yeah. He's been in a bunch of stuff, I think, as a voice actor, but he was in
Here, I'll pull him up. Terrell, you'd remember him because he's that like extra character. Like, we need ratings. Bring in somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, remember
He's-
him?
Yeah, he just shows up and causes trouble.
He's like the plot point in the last 5 episodes of Erie, Indiana.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, it's lame.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so my dad again, I knew at some point he would try to barge in. He barely missed it. he almost got in here while we were recording, and I know that's what he was trying to do. He wanted to bust through that door and be like, "What's up? Let me speak my piece." Like, he barely missed it. So, yeah. So just know he's out there lurking. He's trying to get in.
He may be here any moment.
All right.
Full
Evan,
House
what
is the
you
other
been up
show.
to? You've been talking about what
I've
you've
been-
doing. You have your
I've just
jet
been-
fuel.
Working on a million things, but I'm going to do a rare thing for myself, y'all. I'm going to give my up top time today to somebody else, and we're going to play a song, but I got this approved by the artist, and we don't have to worry about it getting taken down.
Mm.
I want to
Oh,
show y'all
my
something.
God.
We're not going to listen to the whole thing, but I just want to show y'all something.
Anyway.
Our boy Daniel Bowers woke up to a DM he sent to
Oh,
us.
he sent me that too with the dude from that movie
That's right.
he did. With
Yes,
the
sir.
Oh yeah, he sent that to me. He sure did.
And the guy who I said looks like David Tell, and who I still call David Tell to Daniel Bowers in the DMs, is apparently a rapper too, y'all. So Mike Gill, this is his newest track, "Play It Cool," and Daniel Bowers shot the video for it. Look at him, dude.
Never acting a fool.
What the fuck? This rules.
This is so sick, right?
Yeah, look at how much fun Terrell. Oh, well, I can't talk. Damn it, I blew it.
Can you hear it, Terrell?
Yeah, I heard this morning. He sent it to me. I saw it this morning.
I just
Also,
wanted to show this dude, give him a shout out. Just see the guy pop in the background back there. It was kind of like in Drumlins, the way he teleports in.
Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to Daniel Bowers, who I just looked at my phone and also sent me this video. But just so Terrell knows, it's not him I'm avoiding. There's a lot of notifications on there. I want to say sorry before I get another pipe bomb threat. And everybody, go check out
You
his
won't miss
filmography.
this time,
It's
dude.
great. Yeah, I know, right? This will be the straw.
Dude, but this is sick. It's like old school fucking like 90s hip hop kind of is the vibe you get from it. So I was totally shocked when Dave Attell started rapping. That's what I told Dan. I was like, dude, that blew my mind when Attell started spitting. And I love it, dude. I'm looking forward to more. It's so tight. And you can't the like what makes it funny to me is like that he's the character he is in the movie, but because that's the only way I've ever seen him, right? Is as the dude in the movie, and you just don't think of that guy as rapping. So it's such it's a shocking thing to see, and he's actually good. So I'm interested to see more. So I just wanted to shout that out. Go listen to it on YouTube, and I think it's also on Spotify and other platforms too.
Oh, nice.
So,
They're doing it. Okay.
yeah. I just wanted to give my time this week to them because
Well, last night. Well, this past couple of days have been crazy. Well, the movie, which is so great, and everyone's all watching it. Like, I was shocked that Clark and Randy watched it, and they liked it. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, oh, that was huge for me. And then the family was watching. There was a whole text thread of what they were saying. It was cracking me up about certain things in the movie. My brother was like, why is this girl doing this? She left. Why is she just living in the woods? So he's referring to a part where a girl was just like bathing in the river, and that was the baby from the beginning. I don't know. Y'all gotta watch it. But anyways, that was funny. And then, I saw Miss Pat last night. She had a comedy special here in San Jose's Improv. I ain't never been there before, but you go in. It was packed. It was so many people. She did 2 shows. I haven't really been to a lot of stand-up comedy shows, and this was really fun. There was 2 opening acts, a dude from Oakland and this other guy. I forgot their names. I wish I knew the names. But anyways, they were hilarious. Like, they were great. And then Miss Pat came out doing her thing. I like how they're the dude before Miss Pat, he was like saying a lot of offensive like jokes, and I loved it because like nowadays you can't say like retarded and shit like that. And he was just going on about his retarded nephew who can't speak, and he made all the noises. And I was laughing. People in the front were like trying not to laugh. He made fun of that. Like one girl had her hand over her mouth. I don't know. It was just hella funny. And the camera went to her. He's like, you can let that out. You know it's funny. But, stuff like that. And it's like, he was going in, and I loved it. And, I don't know. It was great.
Where was it?
It's San Jose Improv.
Oh, tight. Cool.
Yeah,
I've never been
I guess
there. Yeah,
a
that's
lot of
cool.
people, it had little pictures, like Kevin Hart was there, Adam Sandler, a bunch of people. I don't know. There's a lot of famous people. But it was funny because Miss Pat, at the end, because it was a meet and greet. If you bought anything on her merch table, you could meet and greet with the bitch, right? So I was first in line, and I had to stand on these stairs, and all these people were just lining up after us like they had a wristband. Like, girl, you need, oh, I got it. But anyways, they didn't have wristbands trying to meet Miss Pat. Like, you need a wristband. They're like, what? And all this. It was just really funny because like the whole line was people who didn't even buy shit. Anyway, so you go upstairs, they make you walk up 2 flights of stairs, girl. 2 flights to go to this dark dungeon of a room, right? And I saw Miss Pat walking in with her security, and she's like, "You mean to tell me you gonna put me in this room?" And I have a picture. Did I send it to y'all? Of her looking in the room and looking at them. It was so funny. And then when you go into the room, mind you, it's a small ass room. We 2 big bitches in there trying to take a picture. And you got a guy with a light like this and my phone. She's like, "Can you please tell me how their phone's ready?" And I don't have my shit ready. I was ready to go meet Miss Pat. Anyway, so you go in the room. It's a small ass room. And in the room, there's a couch. There was a TV screen, there was an Xbox, a Switch, and a PlayStation 5. I'm like, this is somebody's bedroom, like Evan's room, but more elevated. And it was so, we were like right all close. I see the picture of me going like this because I'm off to the side because, bitch, we was just in a closet. Girl, I came out of that. And it was
There's no
dark.
way they had this much color in that
And it
room.
was-
I mean,
it was-
not excluding
it was
y'all.
Wow,
dark.
dude.
It was so dark in there, and Miss Pat, I was like, she's like, "Hey, baby," and I was like, "Hey, girl," I was like, "I needed that laugh tonight." She's like, "Okay," she looked so flustered though. By the way, I'm up here talking to this bitch. She just like, I can't believe I'm in this room. Mind you, I'm the first person. She was super cool though. We took the picture. I got this little picture card thing because they gave me a goodie bag. I got a free goodie bag there too, girl. I was having a blast. Anyways, I had her sign the little photo, and then it was so great. So it was great to meet her. She's hilarious. And that was like the highlight of my week, besides one big snake dropping. So that's where I'm at.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to more comedy shows. Basically, was where I was getting with that because it was just so funny and it was fun. I had my drinks and my mozzarella sticks. You know, bitch, I had to get some snacks. It was good. And the bitches next to me were complaining about everything. Like, I didn't get my fries. My fries is too cold. I was like, oh Lord, we had the Miss Pat show. Anyway,
Imagine going to a comedy club and like being about the food, like being
Yeah.
well,
all
because
in
it's
your
a 2
like.
item minimum. You had to order something. So I ordered a shot of tequila and I had a watermelon margarita that needed more liquor. That shit was just sweet as hell. I
Yep.
should have got beer. The
Yep.
fuck? So I
And the
messed up
shot, you
getting
dumped
that.
it in.
I know. I got the shot after because I was like, fuck that. I'm getting a shot. Anyways, and then I had my mozzarella sticks. It was delicious.
No, you gotta sneak your shit in and then order cheap.
I
That
could
whole
have snuck in a whole gun.
I know.
Because, girl, they didn't put me through no lie detector test. They didn't put me through nothing. They just saw this
No.
big fat man. They said, "Oh, check your ticket." We walked on up them flight of stairs to that scary ass room. It was just weird. I was like, what the hell is this? And then when we left, there was a second show, and that wrapped around the corner, down the street, and down the hill. I was like, there's so many people here to see my girl, Miss Pat.
hell
It was
yeah.
good. I love her.
Yeah, unfortunately, and again, this might be a hot take. I'm not sure. I'm not really in the comedy scene like that.
Why?
But the
You
only
watched
thing
Kill
we have out
Tony.
here, the only thing, well, I mean, I'm talking locally.
Oh.
You know, shout out to Clark Little. He used to be over at the Purple Onion, which is no longer there anymore, which was kind of like the indie.
Is that the place I got kicked out of?
No,
No.
I
Oh.
don't remember where that was.
It was
but
on Castro somewhere.
I don't.
Girl,
I don't.
I
even-
remember that night.
I was too drunk.
Well, kind of. I was drunk too, and I was trying to support Clark, and I got kicked out the club.
Yeah,
I was
for
and they said I was outside the club, and they still heard me on the inside, girl.
yep.
Hot
I know.
mess.
Actually, that was a part of Sketchfest too. For anybody out here, that was
Say,
like
y'all
a
have
dude,
Sketchfest.
so
That's
tight.
going on right now, I think.
Yeah, it's going on right
Mm.
now. But no, the main place that people tour through out here that's kind of like not the Warfield, but an actual just comedy club is Cobb's. And I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I don't love
Mattel
that
recorded
venue.
his hot cross bun special there.
I know,
Hot
and I
cross
don't
bun.
love that venue. I actually God, when was the last time we went there?
Was it Cobb?
Kyle Dunnigan. We saw Kyle Dunnigan there
Who's
like
that?
2 years ago.
No, it must have been longer because I think I was still pregnant.
You were?
So that 2-drink minimum, I had to order some like $7
Yeah.
liquid death. I was like,
oh, so you
Oh
do
my
$7
God.
for a can of water.
$7. Yep, and they give you a glass of ice you could pour it in. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
saw that. So
Yeah.
I was like, are you better off getting something else, like some food? It said 2
I
items,
know.
so you had to either get a drink or a food, anything on the thing. I didn't know
Yeah.
they did that, but I get it because they want you to be a little lushed up so you can laugh at their comedy jokes.
Exactly.
I mean, I
So
would
I
have been,
get it.
but couldn't.
Yeah. It's funny. I think you could appreciate this, Terrell. did you? So you know how the Alamo comes out, and then it's like, oh yeah, you can get food, and some people are like, well, I don't want people fucking walking in front of me during the whole movie.
No, I hate that.
So like comedy clubs have a similar thing where a lot of comedy clubs will just want to have a drink menu, like just a bar. Like don't fuck with food. Why are you coming to eat dinner here anyway? You should be paying attention to the
I know,
mothership
but they had
is.
hella
no-
food on here, girl.
No food.
And this is like a black event. You know, all of them, they go for food. They have tables of food. They were just kept walking by. That's what was funny. Them ladies next to me talking about, my fries is cold. It was and it took them forever to get it. Then she realized she didn't even order. She said, where are my fries? She kept stopping the busboy. The bus was like, there's no fries for this table. She realized she never even ordered it. It was really funny. And then when she finally,
So, while we were at Another Hole in the Head, our homie David, he does the animation. He's the one that designed Uffy and all the UFF TV 24 people. He's also a manager at the Alamo. And one of the local projectionists out here was talking about a screening he went to that, got flagged as sold out of nowhere. And he was like, oh, dude, I hate it when that happens. Like, there aren't enough servers, so they sell the movie out. I didn't even know this was a fucking thing. But because of that super flu going around, a bunch of the wait staff were calling out. So you'd have theater 1 with like the whole left and right wing shut down because they didn't have enough people to wait the table. And well, now, I don't know if you saw the headline, Terrell, but did you see the Alamo's going to push going full QR code?
What? No.
Instead of writing down your order.
Yeah, instead of writing it down, you got to take your phone out.
Oh, that's
and
what we
scan
did at the comedy thing. There's a thing on the table, and you just scan it. You order your food that way, and they bring it to your table. That's how it. That's how it works.
How do you feel about that? Do you like that?
I mean, I don't know. It was fine to me. I didn't have to talk to nobody.
I've only ever went to the Alamo out there with y'all when we do.
Why you rather write on a card?
Yeah.
Well, but my thing is,
that's old school.
The person doesn't talk to you.
AI now, so
I know.
So
well,
it's not
and
that
I
different.
mean, I would imagine that it just means they have less wait staff, right? Like,
or
you'd have
it's
only
easier for them
showrunners.
because some people can't write right. So I guess if you could just type
there
it
is-
into a
you're right.
computer, it's easier. It's just trying to read it and it's dark in the theater. I think it's better. I don't know. Give me a QR code, bitch.
I just like the human interaction because then, if there's not an option
Girl,
on there, you
that's
can be like,
gone.
hey, do you have barbecue? You know what I mean? Because I need my barbecue and they don't have it
Well, I
on
need
there.
my
but they do have
ranch.
it.
And they don't be wanting to give
Yeah.
me my ranch. I say extra ranch, just give me one ranch. No.
Those are the kind of things you lose with automation.
They did that
you
last
know?
time at Alamo because I guess it came with barbecue. And I bitch, I don't want no barbecue. I want an extra ranch, which means
Really?
extra ranch. I know you're
Dude,
barbecue.
I-
I'm ranch. I need extra
See,
ranch on everything.
I don't think the Alamo carries barbecue though. I think they only bring out ketchup with your fucking
That's what it was.
chicken.
It's ketchup. It was
it's
so
like I don't want
stupid.
ketchup. What the
That's
fuck?
nasty. I don't even like ketchup in my fries.
What are you
that
fucking
much.
six,
The fuck?
dude? You're dipping your chicken strips in ketchup?
Yeah, that's
Matt, you
weird.
got to throw that fucking plate. You can't do that
At
as
least
a
some
QR
honey
code.
mustard or something, girl. The
Yeah,
fuck?
what the hell?
I'm getting hungry.
And-
I ain't ate yet. Come on, let's move subjects. So, OnlyFoundFootageFans, shady ass. Go to his website and use code Foreplay to save 10% off your order. Girl, why are you so shady? Even when I'm being nice, remember I said I wanted to be nice this year. That's my resolution. And he's still on the internet talking shit about me. But now what I do now, y'all, I ignore it. I see that and I delete the notification, bitch. I'll go delete. I love Instagram, y'all. Delete. Because, girl, every time I be seeing my name at the tag, y'all see it. What do you say about
I can't
us,
wait to
Evan?
hear that in the email next week.
I don't give a
Since
fuck.
Terrell wants to delete the notifications, then
Delete, 'cause he
da-da-da-da-da.
and then you had old boy talking about he's excited to see the Snake movie. He wanted my autograph, and next time he see me at a convention, right? He gonna go proceed to go message. Well, you're gonna have to pay him in one-eyed trouser snakes, and I was like, what is going on? So weird.
God, I haven't heard that term
I saw
since, like,
that,
middle
and the person
school.
just responded, "I have to pay."
Yeah, he did. I was like, this is too much for me. And then he just was so fucking shady. Like, oh, if Terrell watched it. Oh, because I loved Primate so much. And I said something, he went to go review on my Facebook. I think it was on Facebook. He was like, well, on the Terrell scale, this is a da-da-da-da. I was like, what is happening? He was like, well, Evan would do da-da-da. I was like, why are you doing this?
He
It's on
tagged me
Facebook.
in that on Facebook.
You
I
saw
don't even
that?
use Facebook. I just got a notification from it on my phone. I'm like, what the hell?
Notification, delete it, bitch.
How do you have all this time?
Bitch, that's what I'm saying. What do you be doing in your life? God damn it. Ooh.
All right. Well,
But y'all,
on the other hand,
I can't. And then he be coming for me. I'm still mad about the week before when he gave me a hard time about this stupid Ginger movie we about to get to. When I'm the only one that fucking watched it. Right? Crazy. Ooh, sorry.
Not all the predictions can be right, though.
yeah. So, on the other hand, I like to kowtow to the dark web. And I just want to say
What does that mean?
to you listening out there in the Legion of Rich or the OnlyFoundFootageFans crew, I want to say congratulations on having Nightmare Movies cover one of our very favorite films here at the Unnamed Footage Festival, Descent into Darkness, My European Nightmare, or Sergei Perakov, as the OnlyFoundFootageFans Legion reached out to video essay I don't know if that's a thing. Nightmare Movies, and sent him a couple copies. And I gotta say, if you're a fan of video essays, check it out. Nightmare Movies, he went pretty deep into this film, and we've screened this movie 3 times in theaters,
4 times.
and he had a couple of angles. Well, in theaters, 1 time online.
Oh, you shady.
He had a couple of rabbit holes that I had not heard anybody talk about prior to this. So I just want to give hats off to Nightmare Movies, who also has been saying that he just got his crowdfunding through and he's going to be making a found footage horror movie.
Fuck
so,
yeah.
Whenever you want to play,
this,
dude,
I want to now. Does he go into the whole like escaped mental patient like thing?
Oh, dude, he goes a little bit deeper than that.
Hell yeah.
Like, yeah, he actually ties in some fourth dimensional shit about Raphael, which again,
like
only
sci-fi?
reminds me that I lost. No, I mean
don't
fourth
like that.
dimension, as in like not in the
real
movie
life
world.
stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like in real life, like maybe Raphael was fucking with his crew while they were making the movie. Like shit, like why would you even do this other than to terrorize your friends? Maybe. Which
Okay.
I would love to point y'all to the interview we did with him years ago on the Overlook Hour, but that one is still gone. So if you recorded that or anything, let me know. We'd love to put it back up. Yeah, exactly. Save one for me. On top of that, SF Indie Fest lineup is up. I just found out about that right as we started recording, so I can't recommend anything there, but definitely
Doug
go
Benson's
check them
going
out.
and Thomas Lennon is doing some stuff too. I know I saw both of them.
How do you
sharing that
know?
they're gonna be
We
there.
just got the email.
Just their Instagrams. No,
Oh.
just their Instagrams. They were sharing their lineups and the days they're going to be there and stuff.
Oh, you be stalking.
Tight.
What's Uwe Boland doing, girl? Because you be knowing everything, girl.
He's on
You be
he's on a trip
stalking
right now.
bitches. You got all this time too. Oh, okay.
He's on a trip right now, somewhere in
See, I
Germany.
told- didn't I tell y'all? He on a trip. See, he know everything. You be stalking bitches.
Me and Uwe are homies, dude.
He don't
Top
know.
director of most watched director of last
He
year.
blocked
never
you too.
tied
He
you.
went delete like a girl. Yes.
He just reposted my thing the other day. No, we're tight.
Uwe, dude, he's been he's making a go for it on YouTube. I've been seeing his thumbnails where he's got like Alex Jones in there, and he's really trying to get in that vein into the zeitgeist. And you know,
Dude, he's
we're
out of
here to
hand
ride
on
his
Twitter.
coattails. So
If you
keep
follow
us
him on
there.
X, he says some wild shit on that play. He replies to all kinds of shit with just the wildest things. So
So, UF9, March 24th through 29th. This shit is probably at the center of my stress, and for good reasons. Only cool shit, more and more and more. And I
Oh,
don't
you
think we're
added
gonna have
lots
enough
of
time.
good shit this season. I already
Yeah.
requested off the week, bitch. What? Maybe I work Sunday and Monday, but I requested that week off because I ain't got time. Y'all going?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be too tired if I go to work. Did
you
y'all
know, if you're
request
listening
off?
to this show, you got your ears to the train tracks or the floor, and you can hear the buffalo coming. So
What does that mean?
What I'm trying to
I never
say.
heard of that.
What I'm trying to
The
say is,
buffalo.
since you got your ear to
Black
the ground,
Angus?
what we'll tell you, there's a rumor going around that maybe we're going to add at least another half day at the
That's what I
Balboa.
was referring to. Oh, you know you were going to talk about it already.
So, well, the thing is, it's not confirmed, Terrell. That's the way we do this. We can't say
That's what I
things
said. I
unless it's
can't, 'cause
locked.
you know, usually I work up to that point, but no,
Yeah.
it's going to be too much.
So the thing is, if you're planning on coming out, keep the window a little bit open. And I say the 24th through the 29th. The 24th is our collaborative night at the Alamo out here at the New People, or God, I always want to say it, at the New Mission Cinema.
New People Cinema.
It's it's not the New People. So I mean, that's kind of like, if you have to cheat a night, don't go to that. But it's starting to become where we may need to push the recalibration party to a Wednesday. So keep it. And I know some of you right now are like, what the fuck? I already got played. So please DM me. I'll keep you in tune. Nothing is set in stone yet. But it's looking like we're going to go that direction. And if you're like, fuck, I don't have a plane ticket, I haven't even submitted my film, submissions are still open. They will be through the month, right? Is that when they close, or do we have 2 months
Valentine's Day.
No,
I thought it was V-Day.
V-Day.
We all conceive Cliff.
Oh, God damn it.
Damn, is he in November?
More,
Is he born in
you
November?
I was nice to y'all, too.
You weren't nice.
It's time for the coffee table.
Talking about Buffalo Bills and shit. What is that? I'm confused.
Which
Oh my
one?
God.
The
I'm
football
sorry. I
team or
thought
the
it
guy
was
who
them.
tucked his dick in? Which
I
Buffalo
was,
Bill?
I don't know. He kept talking
pleading-
about buffaloes. I'm so confused.
I was pleading to our Lord and Master OnlyFoundFootageFans in that cult, and I was saying they shouldn't have cut me off because I was being kind to them. So, but y'all know what that
Oh, I
music
didn't get
means.
it. We
It's time for the
slow.
coffee table, a segment where our sponsor OnlyFoundFootageFans creates a complicated game that results in us watching and reviewing an in-world camera movie. 2 weeks ago, we were assigned the film Damien. While making a documentary on their friend, the crew uncover a dark secret which leads to friction, betrayal, and puts their lives in danger. Can you ever truly know a ginger? No, this is not the early 2000s, and South Park did not just do Redheads Have Souls episode.
Oh yeah,
We
South Park is on Fortnite now. Y'all get your characters.
That is so wild, dude.
No, but my sister did the same plea there. She showed me the trailer. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
but I thought you liked Cartman and all them characters. Steven.
They did
and
my
all
boy
them.
Butters dirty.
Who's
And
that?
I would, but I'm an arc raider now, so I've already made my alliance. I am. Oh my God, Terrell, do you want to take this one?
No.
I know you. Okay.
I can start us off.
Okay, yeah, good. Go.
You want me to? Yeah, no. So, Damien, did you read the description? Do I need to do that first?
He already read it.
Wow, dude, what
Are
the
you? I
fuck?
thought
Yeah,
you said
I don't know.
you
I
took
glaze
some jet
over. I
fuel.
glaze over when he's talking sometimes.
Oh, I get you.
okay, you're losing your spot.
No, that he this guy, it opens with this guy saying, "Hey, gingers are fucking deadly," and he reads off this like ancient Irish lore about people with red hair, and then it goes straight into this documentary crew going to a fucking rad farmhouse with this the craziest looking ginger. I think you had his face up there a second ago, dude. His face is fucking wild. So I feel like they have makeup to make his eyes and mouth like bulge even more or something, because like it just feels like it. He feels off the way he looks, but maybe he just looks like that and the guy's horribly offended now. But it's fucking sick, the beginning of this thing. I love the way this starts out. I love his character. He's like basically a Mississippi farm boy, but just in Ireland. So I feel like it was not that far from things I see around here all the time, where like these
Dude,
people
this was
live.
shot in Waynesboro, Ireland.
And much like a lot of people around here, these people were hard as fuck to understand, and I had to turn subtitles on. I mean, I don't think people around here are hard to understand, obviously, but other people do.
Well,
So-
hold on. And I'm glad you said that, because I actually pulled a little bit of the movie so that we could share with our
Lord.
audience how hard it was to understand them. And just a little segue into this, we have our crew. They're kind of reflecting on one of them disappearing over the night, and they're putting together strange runic symbols and perhaps an ancient god. The vibe up until this point was very kind of, honestly, it stood out a little bit more in the early part for me, where the later half of this movie kind of becomes one of those a lesson in failure, much like the Blair Witch, where we're just kind of like fighting with each other in the woods when we should be
Yeah.
banding together. But up until that point, here are our characters trying to work through what's happening.
He was, amongst other things, he's the god of agriculture.
Why am I being informed of this?
It's interesting.
What?
It's interesting. This page has got all them symbols on it, like that. Mythology.wikia.org.
Oh, mythology. That's pretty real, then, huh?
No, but it says, hold on a minute. He's described as a warrior god of immense strength with uncut hair. Some accounts state that his hair was red, so he was a ginger god like Damien. Maybe that's why he has it.
Yeah, he's a fan of another ginger person. Yeah, that's
So they're thinking maybe Damien, the subject of their documentary, is worshiping an ancient red-headed god because maybe he's a ginger god. Here, I got a little bit more for you.
what are you putting together here? That
This guy's the best part of the
Dino,
movie.
How dodgy.
worships this motherfucker then.
Where'd you get that?
And puts his symbols up all over the place.
Well,
Well, it's on Demo's land, the symbol.
It's on his door.
This is what you're leading me to believe. You're telling me that this is some sort of fire god, right? Some sort of ancient Irish fire god. Where the fuck am I woken up to? I'm coming in here and within about 10 minutes I'm talking about ancient Irish fire gods. Shit written on the wall. Smudges on the wall.
And there's a pivot point in this movie where that's the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing? It's like so I'm sharing this screen right now too, because when I was watching this, I'm like, what are we doing? Y'all had a hella cool location and a premise that I could have went kind of anywhere.
Yeah, that was one of my main notes is that I wrote down early in the movie that it's easy to tell this is going to become like a horror thing, but it could totally not. And I could just watch this guy talk about his farm and this shit the whole time. And I'd like it. Honestly, now that I've seen the end, I'd like it more.
The ancestral building that he brings them to, you could have just done a whole fucking movie in there. And it could have been like, what a cool location. But check this out, right? So, Damien, can you ever truly know a ginger? Clearly signaling comedy, I guess. And then down here, an intelligent blend of comedy and suspense. And I can't help but feel like, is that a filmmaker reacting to a reaction? Where it's like, yeah, it's a comedy. Like, was there any significant thing in this movie that led you to, or is Irish comedy just as like dry?
I was going to say, well, and I thought about it while we were watching it of like, does this hit the same way for Irish people as it is for me? Is it funny to them? Because it's funny to me a lot of because of how they sound. Like the things he says are way funnier because of how he sounds, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, is it as funny to them because they all sound like that? Like, is it? I don't know if the accent is. It's like because that guy has a Ricky vibe from Trailer Park Boys almost, where he's constantly fucking mad and yelling. But like the difference between him and Ricky is that in this movie he's right, and that Ricky's a fucking moron.
Well, dude, that's why I had to get we had to get a clip of him. So
where the fuck am I?
Dude, he's the best part of the movie, dude. When he fucking goes off on rants, I laughed my ass off.
Dude, well, there's one point where the missing dude, they find his jacket and it's bloody. And he's like, this is bloody. He's dead. And they're like,
there's fucking blood on it. You mean to tell me there's fucking blood on the jacket and you're more worried about the fucking drawings on the wall? Are you fucking joking, mate?
It's funny because you're right. Traditionally, this character would be like annoying and dumb and sounding the alarm, but completely uninformed. But that was such a obvious argument to make. And the other people are like, I don't know, maybe he just got it dirty. And they left it up here with the like
a modern jacket in a fucking 1800s farmhouse.
Dude, so wild. It's such a weird movie. If they plan that to be a comedy, then I have to agree with you. I'm like, well, is it funny without the accent? And how dry is Irish humor? So I don't know. To me, I was under the impression watching it with Oksana at like 1 a.m. that it just was a movie that wasn't working very well.
I think it was supposed to be funny, but
the end falls apart entirely. Like it just for me, I even didn't hate the like little bit of arguing we got in the woods initially, but by the time they pan the camera up and they do this weird cut to like there's people there, I was like, come the fuck on, dude. What, you just ruined so much immersion that you had, because it feels like when they're at his house and they're talking to him and walking around, like it feels incredibly authentic. It feels like, oh, this is a dude living in the Irish countryside somewhere. And like, also fun fact, I don't know if you guys know this, as like like San Francisco dwellers, anybody could just call cows up like that. The way they just walk up to the
I did not
field
know
and just
that.
call
It
the
felt
cows up.
magical to me.
Mhm.
You know, you could do that, like, because those cows that are in like a pasture like that, and farm cows like just associate people with food. They don't know you. Like, they'll come
Yeah.
to you even if they do know the person who takes care of them, but they'll come to you even if they don't know you because they just assume people have food. So I would assume this guy like just walked up and yelled and the cows came up, because they will just do that. Like, but that was just a cool thing to see in a movie that they captured.
Well, Oksana, you got anything to add?
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't crazy about it.
Okay.
Dude.
Just because I don't know. It felt like they stayed on the same topic for so long. Like the jacket, he just kept on like bringing it back. The
Yeah.
one guy.
I mean, he had a point. It was like,
And
what the fuck are we doing?
I will say the shame is too that the real shame in the end falling apart is that like there are some sick, like when that guy's up on the stake and stuff, it looks fucking incredible. Like there's some good practical effects, but they're just kind of wasted, like because the ending is so whack the place it goes to.
Well, the problem is that like a lot of horror movies will end up in a generic spot with generic plot, and they don't really have anything to go with. Where this one, you had location, you had a cool like there was a bunch of tools there, but they kind of ended up in a generic spot, and it's like
Yeah.
I mean, not that people are making cult movies about gingers, but
Also, the lights during the final act, you go from like they'll just turn the camera and all of a sudden people are lit, and you're like,
I know.
what?
I was wondering about the ISO there too, because it was like so dark, it felt like the sun had been put out.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then you turn, it's like, oh wait, no, it's morning. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, that was super weird. But again, the first 2/3 of this thing I loved. Like I was laughing my ass off and I liked the lore. So I mean, I would watch this again, even though I didn't like the end. The best part, I think my favorite line from that guy that we liked is he goes, "If it's a fucking hour, mate, if you're gonna say it's a fucking hour, make sure it's a fucking hour, not 2 hours going through fucking Narnia or whatever this shit is."
yeah.
Like he just got some incredible lines. Where the fuck am I?
Welcome
But
back,
yeah.
Terrell. We're done now, so you dodged
Okay,
it.
what did y'all? Okay, well,
I didn't rate it.
I give it
What
2
would you-
stars. I didn't like it.
Oh!
And yeah, Ginger scare me anyways. I like Chucky from Rugrats. 2 stars.
Chucky
This
Finster,
movie was
shout out.
for Russell. Is my guess.
I think I'm gonna give
It's had
it.
to be for me. There's no
I
way.
think I'm gonna give it. Well, Evan said that. I was gonna pick. I think it's for Evan.
I was gonna
Because it's-
say Evan, but I think it's a trick. It's gonna be something stupid, and it's gonna be for Russell.
Fair. You know what?
Stupid as fuck.
I agree with you, Terrell. So I'm
Because
gonna
it should
say
be for Evan. I will say that. I think it should
Yeah.
be for because I bet you he loved this movie. I didn't hear what he said because I'm getting something's happening right now. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's for Russell.
so. I'm gonna. You know what? Terrell persuaded me. I also think something stupid's going on here, and I think it's for Terrell. Actually, maybe it's even like
stupid.
I try not to stay. I shouldn't say that. I'm actively trying to be a better participant on Instagram. I have been logging Letterboxd, so I haven't
No, you
broken my
haven't.
fucking. I haven't broken my resolution yet.
There's
No,
still
you
so
haven't.
much time.
I did fumble
Look.
upon. I did get a vibe that Rich liked this movie, and I know he's the representative for the whole dark web. So I think, oh man, it would be easy to be like he's trying to punish Terrell because they've been like fighting it out online. But I think he likes this movie, so yeah, I'm gonna say it's for Terrell, and I'm gonna give it. I'll give it probably 3. I'm gonna give it 3
Ooh.
stars.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was for me, and I'm right there with you score wise. I don't know if I'm gonna do. I was torn between
That's
a
crazy.
3 with a heart or a 3.5 with no heart, and
I'm shocked
I'm
you're
like-
not giving it a 3.5. It sounded like
I
you
think
liked
I'm
it.
gonna go 3.5 with no heart. Yeah, because overall, I think the
The
ending
heart
really
thing. You're fucking
diminishes.
killing me.
The ending really diminishes so much of the good shit that comes before it. Like, so
Well,
I
dude,
can't like it.
Did
really
you hear that?
ruined it
Evan's
for me
given
in a
no
way.
heart.
Where the fuck am I?
But a 3.5 is still a pretty it's because I love the first 2/3 of it, but it just the ending is so whack, dude. Like it just really turns into another movie by the time you get to the end. and it really bummed me out. But I love the first 2/3, so 3.5.
3.5
for me.
No heart.
No heart. Because it'd be hard to recommend, right? To somebody. I like
What
it,
did
but I have
you
a very
say?
weird set of tastes.
Fuck am I?
Like I like this because I like. It's like I said. This guy is like Ricky. There's so much Trailer Park Boys DNA in the group, and then you're going to this farm. I don't know. I fuck with all that in a
And
way.
we
that I
know
feel
you
like
love to
some
take
people
as
might not.
much Trailer Park DNA as you can. I almost
I do.
forgot. I almost
I
said
do.
goop for a minute. Okay. All right. Where's the bongo player?
And then wait, who did you think it was for?
Himself.
For me.
Take
Yeah,
it-
no,
his favorite person.
Yeah, it's for me for
Evans,
sure. So,
sit down.
Oksana, who
So
was this
Damien
for?
was for
I fucking don't like this new guy.
Terrell.
Oh yeah! What the fuck? I got it. I knew it. Hell yeah, dude.
Some dumb
Three
shit.
and a
What was
half.
it for? Oksana, did you even like this stupid ass movie?
She didn't.
Yeah, thank you. Because I know they were gonna love it. I knew for a fact that they were gonna like give it like 5 stars. I was
I'm
watching
kind of
this, like,
surprised.
this
I
is
was-
stupid. Like, why would you like this movie? But okay.
We did also watch it in the worst like conditions. Like late at night, this movie is not meant for.
Not with that shit. You gotta put on subtitles,
The
bitch.
See,
middle
that
of
might
the
have
night.
helped.
I was
I
so
watched it at like noon.
confused.
So
I was like,
You were probably
I had a
high.
hard time understanding them. I was just like,
So why is
nothing
this
to do
for
with
me?
that.
I'm so confused.
because the smartest person in the group, nope, the fuck out. The second the shit got questionable.
Period.
Oh,
Still
okay.
crazy.
I mean, it's not a
Yeah.
shady reason.
No,
so.
it's
Yeah,
not.
I'm actually shocked.
Me too.
yeah,
Happy New Year, Foreplayers. We poked and prodded one of you quite a bit on social media and would like to take a moment to apologize
Whoa.
to everyone.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Wait, what?
As
Where the fuck am I?
as shady actions require shady responses. Hopefully, we can start off the new year with a fresh start. So, this week we have a smattering of lesser known in world camera movies from 2001.
Oh, great.
Oh,
So you're gonna annoy.
25.
So you're gonna make me pick a movie that I'll probably kind of enjoy, at least for like philosophical reasons, and then everybody else is gonna be mad at
It's
me.
between 2001 and 2025. So.
Where the
Okay.
fuck am I?
I love. We gotta keep. That's a permanent sound bit. No, we gotta keep that, dude.
Number 1.
Oh God, help me.
I don't
Oogie
know what you
Boogie
pick.
Oogie Boogie Boo. 2. Did Terrell deserve this one? 3. Where's the beef? 4.
Wait, the beef.
Eat meat.
Oh, I thought he said beef for a minute.
Break out those calculators. And 5. It's an outbreak.
First off, there's 5 fucking choices, and one of them has Terrell in. It's almost like evoking a challenge with him. All right, Evan left. Terrell, which one are you feeling?
None of them. I'm playing. So the beef, I don't know, because all these little clues,
The clues
he gave
never
us,
help.
They don't help you. So it's like the outbreak is probably like a zombie thing. Beef, what is that? Another eating thing. The Terrell one is being, I don't know what he's trying to do with that. And then what was the first one again? I'm sorry.
Oogie Boogie Boo?
Yeah, see, dumb. I don't know. I couldn't pick one. I'm glad I don't have to pick. So you could do it. You could whatever.
Okay.
What speaks to you? What?
I know.
That's the way I would do it, because I don't know. These are all kind of
Silly.
clues aren't very helpful.
So I'm gonna channel the gods. I'm gonna think about this for a moment, really hard, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have the new strategy. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull up. Here we are.
Oh my god.
Let's do it.
What is
3.
this?
All right, I've chosen 3. I read the bones.
What is 3?
Roll the bone.
Good question.
Where's the beef?
Where's
Shout out to
the
Rush,
beef?
Greatest band of all
I'm
time.
gonna regret this. I know it.
But you
Final
like
answer?
you like the meat beef stuff, the vegan movie, so you might
Yeah.
like this.
Oh, we
There we
didn't
go.
mention that. Damien was a vegan farmer too.
Okay, I don't care. Okay, so what is the beef?
I have nothing to do with that.
So we'll be watching. All right, final answer, right? Where's the
Yeah,
beef?
it's a final answer. What is this? Whose line is it anyway? Or what is that show? Who wants to
Who
be a
wants to be a
millionaire?
millionaire?
Oh my
No.
god.
Where's
get with the
Wendy?
times.
Oh,
What?
from
I don't
Peter
even, is that
Pan?
another ginger? I was thinking Wendy's. My
I was
fat ass.
thinking
I'm
Wendy
like,
from Peter Pan.
Where's Wendy from 2015 or 16.
Okay.
It is on
I got you.
YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Where's Wendy? Found footage movie. Are you pulling it up, Evan?
Yeah, Evan, did you
Found
find
footage
it?
movie following Sean, whose girlfriend Wendy goes missing. He, his best friend, and Wendy's best friend investigate the beach where she reportedly went missing for a mysterious party with other girls who were also reported missing. What?
Well, I can tell him right now, Wendy's in Waynesboro. I just got a Frosty there the other day.
Oh my god.
Wow. Worth it, dude. Can you click the poster, Evan? I just want to get a good glimpse at that.
You want to see her
that's-
tits, huh? You see
Yeah,
the
that's
outline of her
the perfect,
tits.
you know, this is the
You
perfect
see her
woman
big
right
old
here.
tits?
Yeah, and then we
How could
just
you miss him?
It is funny. Right when I clicked on the poster, all I seen was that bitch's tits. I'm like, what
Yeah,
is
can we
this
like zoom in
movie?
a little bit?
No.
Let's get a little bit. Let's see if we could see some facial features.
They
We gotta
don't even
figure out
show
where
her
she
in
went.
on
face.
these. I don't
Look
think
at
it lets me.
Stupid.
You don't even see her eyes. Those are the nipples of the face, and you don't even see them. You just see
I know.
tits.
So this bitch can't be like,
The
my eyes
nipples
are up
of the
here.
face.
'Cause I know they aren't, girl. Slenderman
Holy
got your
shit.
ass.
Look at she
Graduate
has no
party,
face.
disappear.
She had her identity stolen.
I like that. Okay, it's the world is ending. I thought that was a good joke.
Y'all like that?
Yeah,
This
you
might
know,
be good. We'll see.
Ice Cube, it did take my ass.
I hope it's better than Damien. We'll see.
Come on, stole her identity. The bitch had no. That was good. I had to give it. That was funny.
Okay.
Something's gonna happen. Something terrible. World War
That's what I
III
do,
or-
dude.
You're not that funny though, Evan. I want Evan to be funny. I'm rooting for him. I really am. Yeah.
See, look at that. He's supporting you. Why didn't you watch his fucking movie?
Because I wanted us to watch it together. I thought we were gonna.
Yeah,
we
we're
had talked
supposed
about
to.
like
do
forever
it.
ago we were gonna. So I
We're
was waiting
supposed
for
to
the
have a
group. I was
watch
being a
party.
good friend. I wasn't gonna be on the other side of it. Oh, you
Hey.
watched that? You said we was gonna watch it together. I wasn't
Yeah, he did that to
That's
me
true.
with,
on the other side of
with
that.
Majesty. He didn't even tell me he had a screener, girl. I was like,
I wasn't about to relive that
crazy.
shit.
That's insane.
He learned though. He learned. So one
I'm
thing that we
watching
did
this.
that we are supposed to do again, a little on-air meeting. Can we officially say that next week will be the top 5?
Yeah.
You don't even have
do
yours together.
So I
Oh,
got mine
dude.
ready.
I got a top 35. That's how together my
Girl, you
meeting.
didn't watch
Cheats.
35 movies last year. The fuck?
Dude, why you gotta call me out like that, bro? What the fuck? What
we
the
went
hell?
over
is
your
Top
wedding
happening?
35
vows.
is the whole list.
All right,
Where the
Evan.
fuck am I?
So, Evan, what you watched this week? Let's get to your little reviews.
This week I just have 2 shorts.
Okay.
Because I'd had a short amount of time. So I
Nice.
You
a
rode
little
the short
teaser
bus.
for our upcoming Thursday episode where
I
we talked
apologize
to.
for that. That was
I didn't
uncalled
hear
for.
it. Was it good? Was it worth
What
it?
did you say? I can't hear you mumbling.
No, we're gonna cut that from the show.
What I hear is a lot of mumbles. Is this mumblecore?
Damn,
This
dude,
is-
that's a good
Damn,
joke
dude.
too.
We're
Y'all
crushing
just
it today.
took your
We need to be- maybe we need
Dude,
to be
again,
like
they
a
took me
bumping
both.
Mike style comedy duo.
Fuck. Maybe that's what you needed.
That's what we needed, dude. I think that might be it.
Yeah, you're on
Be a
the
little
wrong
yin-yang.
coattails, Evan. You got to be
We're the-
riding Terrell.
We're the right color for the yin yang symbol too. We could work that into
Oh,
our
I'm
logo.
so dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Back to the dairy. What is this called?
The Woods.
The Woods.
This is on Alter on YouTube. If you want to check it out, this is from our boy Remington Smith, who directed Landlord. And as soon as I finished Landlord, I was like, "Fuck, I really liked that. What else has this guy done?" And I clicked on his letterboxd, and I saw 2 of them were shorts that I could just watch online, and I was like, "Let's go." So I threw on The Woods first, and it's the description reads: "The Woods is a dialogue-free horror short that follows a lone woman in a desolate snowscape on a quest to take care of an ailing relative. Shot in negative 30-degree weather using only natural light and no digital trickery, The Woods is a horror meets art house narrative about the lengths we will go to take care of family." So it starts out, and you're watching this girl just walk through the woods, and like it's fucked. Like it looks super barren, and it's a frozen tundra she's walking through. She's like looting a body. Like there's a broken down truck, and there's a dead old guy in it, and he's preserved. He just looks like a dude because it's cold, so he didn't like rot, you know. But she's taking the shit out of his truck and everything, and supplies and things, and she finds like a can of food. It looks like some kind of like refried beans or something that she's eating with her hand. She's like pulling it out of the fucking can and just eating it, and it looks so cold and it looks brutal, like having that wet shit on
Eat
your hands.
meat.
Yeah. Well, beans. Eat beans.
Corn, carrots, tomatoes, chickens, pigs, cattle, bovine heaven.
Beans. So right after this, you see, I don't want to say too much, but a humanoid creature comes out of the woods, and she ties it to a tree, and you...
Is it racist?
You realize that maybe she knew this person before they became a humanoid creature, and you get a sort of emotional... You get an emotional arc without any dialogue, which is something that I think sort of carries over a lot into Landlord. There is a lot of action-driven, kind of just visual exposition that's happening. So that you can definitely see where his roots come from, sort of, and how he like got going in that direction and ended up there with Landlord. But this is a short one. I don't want to ruin it any more than I already have. Check it out on YouTube on Alter's channel. The next one.
Star rating. What'd you give it?
Oh, I don't.
Is there a
star
heart?
rate shorts? There's definitely a heart. Yeah, I usually just either heart or don't heart shorts. But since I reviewed it, I'll star rate it, and I'll just cause it's. I don't know. I don't rate shorts usually. But
I want to rate your short.
I think you did. You did.
I know, but it was. It was a
Put
mixture
the
of
real
other
one.
things.
You won't be alone.
Okay.
You won't be alone.
Got him.
I guess I would go 4, because my only problem with it is that you don't get enough. I wanted more from it. I wanted it to be longer. Like it just ends, and I was like, damn. I mean, but it tells the story it's trying to tell. So but I don't know. I'd go 4, maybe 4.5, but let's go 4 and a heart. Next up is The Derby, which he has a Blu-ray of. We find out, but this one's. The description reads, a portrait of the disparate but connected worlds of workers and revelers. That's what the word is.
Disparate?
Yeah, disparate. It's not desperate. It's a different word.
Oh, it is? That's real?
Yeah.
What's the difference between disparate and desperate?
Disparate is like totally...
Wait, no, better question.
I've never heard of this.
Better question. Spell it. Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, I'm looking at it, though.
God.
But
what is
I could have spelled it, but...
Y'all, you just so disparate. What does that mean?
No, disparate is like these... It's saying disparate but connected is like they come from totally different... Like they're totally separate sides of the coin, but they're connected by this event. So they're disparate means they're like different,
that's desperate.
Essentially.
When you desperate for some pussy, like you.
Yeah, desperate is like you need something really bad. You're in a bind. That's not.
Then what's disparate?
Here you go.
What I just said. Yeah, pull it up. What's the actual definition? Essentially different in kind, not allowing comparison. Yeah, so different.
I didn't know there was 2 different versions. That's so funny. I was laughing. I thought you said it wrong.
I was wondering why I deduced that after I was like, what is he laughing at? And then I realized.
See, I don't even know what that is either.
We ain't got time.
We ain't got time.
But the description reads, a portrait of the disparate but connected worlds of workers and revelers at the fastest 2 minutes in sports, the Kentucky Derby. So if you're not
movie, you can have it.
it's horse racing. You never heard of the Kentucky Derby?
No.
Where they
I
race
like
horses.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Well, I don't, but no, I'd rather have that.
But I really liked this. It's definitely you can watch it on PBS, by the way, on PBS.
PBS, where Arthur is DWB.
They do a ton of documentary stuff.
PBS I don't watch no Pebbles.
That's who funds all of like Ken Burns documentaries and all of his about the Revolutionary War and all these different documentaries that he does. But this one is funded by PBS, much like my boy Harmony Korine, his father did a lot of documentaries.
What was
Soul
his father's
Korine.
name?
Soul Korine.
Disparate Kareem?
SOL.
Oh, damn, dude. Y'all
but yeah, no.
What is happening? Why y'all so funny today?
You just being shady.
It feels like a PBS doc in that it is very well put together and thoughtfully like representative of sort of the whole thing that it's talking about. And it shows you sort of a portrait. It starts out talking to people who are working for the Kentucky Derby, and you can tell, like he talks about in the episode right away, there's a visual class difference in these people that they're talking to. You're talking to a guy who's covered in sweat, standing outside, talking about, oh, look at all this money. This is why I do this. You know, I get out here and he's got some hundreds and 20s and stuff in his hand, and he's working outside. He's hustling, you know, and like, then the next person you speak to is this woman who's in like a booth she's got AC and she's got, you know, like she's got fancy clothes on and shit. It's just, you kind of see like in the description these sort of very different worlds of people who this derby brings together. You talk to people who live right around the area where the derby happens, and you see like how they either hate or love the event, and like some of them even capitalize on it by like they rent out their driveway or their yard as parking to people.
Damn.
So like they'll let you pay, you know, $20 an hour or whatever to park in their driveway or yards.
That's
you can be
good
close
move,
to the thing.
dude.
Wow, they get
Right?
paid. You
Hell
would do
yeah.
that. Go buy
Hell
you
yeah.
some candy.
But no, I really liked this, and this is the kind of stuff that I love that PBS puts out. Obviously, when I was a kid, I did love Arthur and DW.
I know you
and,
did. You look like
game.
Arthur.
What the fuck?
I do have an aardvark vibe,
God.
I think. Aardvarks they're cool animals.
Aardvark?
I'm a squirrel hunter.
That's what he is. That's what Arthur is, an aardvark.
He a dog. What are you talking about? He a dog.
Arthur's an aardvark.
I don't know what that is. Is that a form of dogs, bitch? Okay,
they're burrowing mammals with porcine snouts. They're
he got ears
they're
and
like
a tail,
pigs,
bitch.
kind of.
He a dog.
Yeah,
A
no, they have
pig?
ears
He's
and a
not
tail. They're
that.
kind of like pigs. He's an aardvark. He's this.
I'm the goat man.
Aardvark? What the fuck is an aardvark?
See, it looks like a kangaroo pig hybrid.
What is that? That looks
vibe.
scary.
Is it racist?
I don't know, girl. It's a dog to me. Arthur the dog. So it's like Clifford the big red dog. He was the little dog.
Yeah, he was the dog on the
fake
channel.
news.
Arthur was the aardvark. And he had friends that
Who
were
knows what
rabbits
an
and other
aardvark
things,
is?
other woodland creatures. They were all woodland creatures in Arthur. They're like shit that
I
lives
ain't
in the
never heard of
woods.
an
and stuff.
aardvark. Where do those live? They
investigator.
live in Mississippi.
I don't
with you?
I don't know.
So
I
why
don't
you
know that
what
much
it
about them
is?
to know where they live. I'm not sure. But
I'm a squirrel hunter.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
we
likes
don't
squirrels.
shoot
He nasty as
aardvarks
fuck.
around here. We shoot squirrels.
Every time
But
I
no,
think
the
of that
derby-
nasty shit, I'd be like, ugh. That's nasty. Putting squirrels in your mouth. The fuck?
He eats aardvark too.
Ew, you
I
can
mean,
eat
I would
that?
try it.
That look nasty.
I don't know, but I would try it.
Why would you try? Oh yeah, I saw your Thanksgiving plate, girl. You try anything.
Nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Girl.
But the Derby, a great documentary that, like I said, is very well rounded in the people that it represents and much like what's the guy's name? Mark Lewis, who does the animal docs that I love and I've talked about on the show before.
Exactly.
It's not really about the Kentucky Derby as much as it is the people involved in the Kentucky Derby. So the documentary is about the different kinds of people that it brings together, and you sort of if you don't know a lot about the Derby, which my only exposure to it in the past was just my Uncle Wayne, right, who was big into horses.
Uncle Wayne
Was he
Was he
way into.
rich?
They named
No.
the county after him.
I mean, he had money at one point, but he was not rich when he
Was
passed.
his first name Bruce?
No.
Oh,
His
damn,
parents-
not Bruce, not
his parents
Rich.
died of old age, not from being murdered on the sidewalk.
Got it.
Yeah, but by a crime family. But no crime
Gotham
families
City.
in Jay that I'm aware of,
Gotcha.
other than maybe the Klan a long time ago.
The Klan. They were in a cult.
No, the Ku
Is it
Klux Klan.
racist?
Oh,
like
the KKK.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew
don't
you
need it
was
to be
about
on
that
that.
racism.
No,
shit
my
down there in
family wasn't. I'm
Mississippi.
saying
And
that
shit. What
that's
they
the
did
only
in that
organized
shit?
crime that I think
what?
existed in that area was the
Girl.
KKK. I don't think there was like mafia, is what I mean. Which is what Batman's parents were killed by mobsters.
Oh, you were going
So-
about that. Okay.
How about fuck comic books and fuck superheroes?
Okay, Kentucky Derby. What happened with
Except
the Kentucky Derby? Did it
the
turn
Batman
horror?
by Matt Reeves. No, it does not.
They
It's
didn't blow up or turn to Christine or,
no,
It
no,
didn't, like,
nobody
run
died
people off
in the
the
making of
road?
this documentary.
or burn up people's houses they were parked in. I don't know.
No, none of that. None of that happened. It's just a portrait of the Derby and the people.
Let's go back to the woods. I think the
inhabit it.
beans one sounded more
And it-
interesting.
The beans.
This one.
The beans and trapping a creature under a tree.
Cattle.
I'll be honest, Terrell. I can't imagine you fucking with either of these a whole lot.
Oh, really? I can't
Yeah.
imagine either. That's why
They're not.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, somebody just chimed in. I think they'd fuck with it.
Damn, dude. Finally a good one.
Hey, David
I
Dawson
love
would love
David
the Derby.
Dawson.
He would love the Derby.
Oh, he
You
would?
should watch this. Yeah, David Dawson should watch the Derby for sure. It's on. You can if you just search up the Derby 2018 Remington Smith, you can watch it on PBS for free. So do that.
Okay.
I'd give it 5 stars. No notes. Good shit, Remington.
No notes.
I loved it. No notes.
What about a heart?
Oh yeah, 5 stars gets a heart for sure. It's built into the 5. The heart's built into the 5.
Nice. Okay.
It's built into the 5.
Well, hopefully
Yeah.
next week you could bring us a movie, preferably horror. And
I actually have a screener that I've been supposed to review for like 2 weeks now that I've just had sitting there, but I haven't had time to watch it. So maybe I'll actually review that next week.
Oh,
I think
good.
it's
And
coming
it
out on
sounds
VOD or
recent.
it might be out. It is, yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. I can't wait to hear it. All right, Russ, what's next? What you got for us?
Man, you know what? So I got 2 things. I got a dilemma.
Oh, why you have a dilemma?
Do you want to hear about a not traditional film that I'm super excited to talk about?
Yeah.
Or do you want to hear about a movie that I tried to cram in last minute for the show that I didn't exactly finish?
Okay, do the first one because you seem more excited for
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Sure.
Then next week I will come with the review for Year 10.
Year 10.
But right, Year 10. Yeah, it's numbered. Oddly enough, it's number 10 on Amazon Prime right now. Which is the kind of decision that you make when it's like, fuck, it's 1 a.m. and I gotta watch a movie for tomorrow. Instead,
You like
I'll spend
that,
time. I do.
You do. You do.
Instead, I will spend time on a thing that will make none of you happy, which is a YouTube video by a vlogger, live streamer, public menace. He goes by the name of Asian Andy. Do y'all know this fellow? So Asian Andy, basically,
I do not.
Ooh, how
Let's
can I
make
do
it.
this quick? So whenever people think of streaming, they either think of like YouTube or Twitch, right? Well, they have a TOS, and if you do shit, they'll ban you and they'll kick you off. And they're not shy about it. Unless you get huge and then it turns into a whole like, well, if you did this and I did this, how come I got banned and you did whatever? If they're making money, that's one thing. But usually if you have like a Johnny Somali type character where you're traveling internationally just to harass people for content, they're going to ban you. And a lot of these people go to Aiden Ross's platform called Kick. So it's kind of like, I don't know, trashy Twitch. Although we don't need to argue about that. Anyway, when Asian Andy lives on Kick, and he does streams where you would do what did our boy Gothic King Cobra call it? Pay to talk shit, donate to talk shit, DTS. That's what it was.
Okay.
So basically, you'd have a speaker on you, and imagine you're going to the library and you sit down, but you're live streaming on your phone. Well, if somebody paid $2, they could make your loudspeakers say, "I'm a racist," hella loud. And then everybody in the library will look at you and be like, what the fuck is
It's
this?
like a fish tank thing, but applied differently. Because the show
Yeah.
Fish Tank, you can do the TT, like it'll talk out loud what you type if you pay money.
Is Fish
in
Tank
the
a
house.
show or a movie? Y'all keep bringing that up. You brought it up in the
Well,
last episode.
Fish Tank is a show on
There's
YouTube.
both. The one I'm
Yeah. I
referencing
never
is the
heard
show
of
on YouTube, but the one we
Yeah.
referenced in
Movie.
Thursday's interview is the movie.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
kept bringing it up.
So
Okay.
there is a yeah, actually I could see how that's confusing. No,
Very
the
confusing.
Fish Tank movie is very different. It's about like young women, and it's kind of like
never
that's a
heard of it.
fantastic film. It's out on Criterion. The other thing couldn't have been any further removed from Criterion, which is a Sam Hyde reality show on YouTube. Well,
Yeah.
not really on YouTube. It's on its own, whatever. So Asian Andy basically makes his money by tormenting other people. The thing is, Asian Andy, here, I'll pull up his channel just so you can see what he would look like. Terrell, be careful. Don't say nothing too crazy.
No, I'm not saying nothing. Oksana,
So
you like
Asian
this
Andy.
Asian Andy.
So
Oh.
look, he gets millions of views on here, right? Well, he went extremely viral for the thing I'm about to cover. His sister, who owns a house, does Airbnb.
Is this a movie? Or
And-
are you talking about his compilations?
Well, it's about a 4-hour string of content that I'm gonna pair
Compilations.
together as one narrative.
Got it.
Which this lady right here, she squatted in his sister's house. And again, in California, y'all, if you're in this state, you're probably very aware of it. There are tenant rights that honestly, I'm pretty thankful for. We've rented our whole life, and there's a lot of power in renting. But, with power comes great responsibility, and you can abuse them. And if I'm being honest, we've done it in the past too.
Really?
So if you're a landlord, don't show up at a house party and demand to come in, because maybe you won't get rent for fucking half a year, which is,
Oksana,
allegedly.
all your stuff. I don't know y'all did
Allegedly. Now, this is the fun show.
Interesting.
I was not the least.
No, see, this is part of a complicated ARG, Terrell. We'll fill you in later. But so Asian Andy, happened to be related to this lady who is being victimized by this girl right here. See, I immediately I want to say mean things about her, but I won't. She did a thing where you rent an Airbnb for most of the month, and then you stop paying a couple of days, and then when it flips over into the new month, you can claim tenant rights because you were there for a month. So she's been doing this for decades, and she'll go from one location to another, and she just is victimizing homeowners. So unfortunately, she stumbled into Asian Andy's world. And they're like, you know what? They offered her $1,000 to just leave. And this is a common thing you hear, because ultimately they can change the locks on your own house. You can't come in. They get all the rights, and then you have to go into a long drawn out court proceeding. And thankfully it was an Airbnb. So he came in as another renter, and there's about 4 hours of him. I believe he calls it squatting the squatter. And he just plays loud music, like as you can see on this thumbnail.
Yeah.
He is doing karaoke all the time. He is out there chain smoking blunts. Evan, you would really enjoy that. And she goes from like playing ball a little
His
bit
glasses
to
are like my glasses.
Dude, yeah, I know. I can see a similarity here. She starts like doing things like going to the circuit breaker and killing him so that he can't get any power and he can't like torment her. She starts throwing bleach on the floor. She leaves oil on the floor. Dude, it becomes this like passive aggressive nightmare where the police are being
real?
called.
They made this up. This is
No,
all
it's
made
real
up.
because the police come out 4 times a day. They know her by name when they show up, and they're like, you can't, like, everybody is kind of navigating this very bloated legal system that we have in America, and they're all weaponizing up until the moment that it would be breaking the law. So a lot of this is like 6 a.m. the music starts because, neighborhood ordinance, people could complain. And in most cities, it's 10 p.m. is like a cutoff, where if you're having a big party, it's reasonable for your neighbors
How
to
do
be
these
like,
people find these places that are empty to go? Like, do they just walk around
Well, it's
looking
an
at
Airbnb.
fucking windows, or like
No,
they
it was an
look it up on
Airbnb.
their phone and find?
No,
the
she
Airbnb?
rented it. I think she came in. I don't know if she ever paid for the front half or whatever.
Right.
But she legally moved in there and then just never left. And then because of that law, she's claiming tenant rights like she was actually renting the place. So
that's fucked.
Like, we have like Evan, you probably have the reverse in Mississippi where you're dealing with like slumlords who would rent out a place at a premium and then not take care of it.
Right.
So you'd have
yeah.
like roaches
There's
and rats
tons of
and
like fucked up ass apartments around here that
and you
are
can't
like that.
hold them to anything. Like the state would side with them. So, just like anything, when you go too far one direction, somebody's getting hurt. But me and Oksana, whenever we're dealing with like film fest stuff and a lot of programming, watching movies, and I'm sure you guys can relate, can start to feel a little bit like homework. So when you want to relax, it's just like, let's just throw on something that will just be like fucking mind rot. And we stumbled into the Asian Andy world, and it's so fucking entertaining just watching them go at it. And you get a little bit of that good feeling, like you're watching a villain do things to another villain. So it kind of feels like he's, fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
Where I wouldn't recommend this. And at one point she might actually end up wielding an axe. So I highly recommend it. It's on Asian Andy at YouTube. And I appreciate y'all and letting me do my YouTube cinema and like kind of copying out here.
That's just an interesting world to hear about, because that would not like that. Yeah, if somebody was like in your fucking building or property
end?
here, you
Does
can
he kill
you
her?
have the right to pretty much just kill him if you
I
want
to know
like,
the
there's
ending.
No,
I ain't
there's no,
watching
they
no 4
definitely don't
hours.
get to take the place. Like there's no like.
Yeah,
That's wild.
I mean, Terrell, if
she die?
It would be wild if at the end of this it turned out to be some ARG and then he did something like vanished her, and people were just like, she's so obnoxious and everybody knows about her and nobody likes her, and she's just a burden on everybody that they kind of don't look into it. They're just like, oh yeah, weird. Although, I don't know. Yeah, no, he doesn't kill her. Sorry, I should have just said that.
No.
Yeah, but it's so heightened that it's one of those things where it's like only in reality could you do shit this weird, because you would never believe. Like, dude, she starts throwing bleach.
It's a great in-world camera movie idea, dude.
Exactly,
she's
right?
Trying to kill him. I doesn't know if maybe he killed her.
So what happens is at night he's playing music hella loud, and he's grown up here. This is like their family lived there, so they know all the neighbors. So what she does is she gets up and opens the front door, and it's just like, that's fine. I can't do anything, but your neighbors will complain, and then the police will come and tell you to stop. So what he would do is just be like, okay, and he'd go up and shut the front door. So now they're in this tug of war that lasts hours, right? She's just getting up, opening it. So eventually she's like, well, how do I make him want to open the door? Well, I'll throw bleach out there, because otherwise he's going to be inhaling bleach the whole time. So it's like this passive aggressive, like, she's not technically assaulting him, but that is like fucked up. It's also damaging the property.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that the whole time. She has her own entrance. So she took the doorknob off of her door, and she's like, I took the doorknob off the back door, and if you come back here and mess with it, I'm calling the police because you're invading my privacy. Also, if you come back here, I will defend myself and I will hurt you. So you better not come back here. Also, without the doorknob, I don't know who's coming in here. I might just bring some homeless people in. I'm going to bring some homeless people to come live here too. And good luck kicking them out. That's going to be 2 more. And so she's literally threatening bringing in, like,
yeah,
dude,
there's another guy who like legitimately lives there, and she started messing with the like electric lock to the front door on his entrance, because she has her own to outside. And yeah, she's she's completely shameless. What a horrible human being.
Yeah. But you're not born that way, so who knows what happened to her. Anyway, I highly recommend this. I give it a heart.
Did you see
I give
the
it
front teeth or the lack thereof. Something happened.
Oh my
I don't
God.
like her. She sounds stupid as fuck.
No, she's awful.
I'd probably wring her neck and throw her out the window, bitch.
But that's the thing. That's what you want to do, but you can't. Because if you tried to physically remove her, you're going to jail.
Bart Simpson.
And she knows it.
California's dumb.
That's why you get Asian Andy in there, to make her want to leave.
Dude, does she leave?
You got to check it out. It's only 5
I
hours
ain't
long.
watching 5 hours of bullshit. Her throwing bleach and shit. Oh my God. Nope.
That's what Paris Hilton did in The Simple Life. No, it was Nicole Richie. I don't want to misincriminate somebody here.
You watched
Nicole
that?
Richie.
You're so white trash.
Oh, that fucking show is great, dude. The first
so
season's
white
great.
trash.
The rest is kind of like, nah.
You gonna watch Paris Hilton's new movie coming to theaters? It's the documentary. I'm watching it.
Oh, I don't know. I'll probably not, but
you like white trash.
I'll watch it when it comes out. I probably wouldn't go to theaters.
Isn't she like
for that,
a Euro hit? She's like a big
remember,
DJ
that's a
now,
thing
right?
for me. Yeah, she is a DJ, but you gotta remember that's a thing. It's like a
I
whole
don't know
thing
what
for
she
me to
do.
go
She
to
got a
theaters.
big-headed baby. That's all I know.
Jackass
I
5
can't wait
though.
to watch it.
Bet your ass, I'm gonna be in there day one.
No, you're not.
The goat man.
Oh
We're
yeah.
gonna review it before you see it, girl.
Only if your movie theater gets it first, which they do a lot, but.
Okay.
Y'all be seeing early. We don't have early screenings and shit here. We see it when it
Moving
comes
on,
out.
so it's my turn. So I'm gonna run through this very quickly. I'm gonna talk about a movie that was, January is filled with brand new horror movies, bitches. It's a lot, and most of them are probably bad. But I watched one from Johannes Roberts. He did Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. 47 meters below or down. I don't know how to call it. He did VHS 99. He did one of the segments. Don't ask me which one. I don't know. And he also did The Strangers Pray at Night. And the movie that
Johannes Roberts did the one where they buried the girl, I think, right? Wasn't that him? I don't know. They buried the girl alive.
I'm talking about a Primate. It's about a group of friends at a tropical vacation turned into a terrifying primal tale of horror and survival. So this movie is excelente, bitch. Were they in Spain? I was trying to be funny. Anyway, so this movie is about a girl. I don't know. This movie, it opens up. mind you, I saw this at an early screening. I sat next to Chewy Gomez, if y'all remember who he is, and it was so interesting to me because he looked like familiar, but I didn't know who he was at first. And he was just talking about fucking some bitch after the allegations came out about him fucking a dude. And then he's sitting there and we watching the movie. He's like, "Oh, go tell them my name is Chewy to get a free drink and all this stuff." I don't know. Anyways, it was funny because when the movie started, he was all into it. It's like, "Oh, I love this," and then he fell asleep. Girl, he was snoring half this movie.
Oh my god!
Just to wake up and be clapping, girl. Funny. That's just a side story, but I can go into this Blu-ray Tuesday. Anyway, so this movie is great. It opens up with girl. So good. This movie is gory as fuck. It's a slasher with a fucking chimpanzee. And they did a great job. This is everything you want from a slasher for me personally. This is my own personal. I love slashers. If you know me, I like a good slasher, like potential victims. I like chase scenes. I like tension. I like likable characters that I know gonna get fucked up, and unlikable ones that I can't wait to get fucked up. And there's dumb decisions, which people are probably like, that's why the reviews for some people are like, not 5 stars. Mine's 5 stars. It's 5, 5, 5s across the board. But people gave like 3.5 and 4s because like, oh, people are dumb. Well, bitch, that's what you get in a slasher. I want the dumbness.
Exactly.
I want the dumb shit because, I don't know, it all plays a part in what. For me, I loved it. It's perfect. So anyways, it has a chimpanzee. He's basically like, somebody commented.
Look at that motherfucker.
They call
He's
him
scary.
Monkey Myers. And bitch, that's what he is. He's Michael Myers, but he's
Hell
a
yeah.
monkey. So it opens up with this stuff about how animals, some shit a long time ago, they're scared of water or something. And if they get infected or something, basically it's rabies, basically. So it opens up with a kill, which is great. And then it jumps to a girl getting on a plane with her friends. You get to meet all the dumb girls. Like, oh, we're going to go fuck boys. And you have the 2 dumb jocks that just want to fuck and drink and party. Like jockey white boy and this token black friend. And then you get this other girl who's the HBIC. She thinks she all that. And she best friends with this other girl. But the other girl's jealous. You know what I mean? Because she likes the other girl's brother. But then the brother liked the other girl because they look at her as a sister. Y'all following? Anyways, this shit is crazy. So I love it because you got the whole core group of friends and you got the little shenanigans. And basically she's going back home to her dad, who's deaf. He talks like this. Like that. And what is it called? Sign language you go. And basically that guy, and he has a little sister. Little sister's just upset with her because she left them for a long time, but now she's back. She's back in town at the little house. They have a house, a beautiful house, because the dad is an author. He can't really talk, or what is it? He deaf because he talks sign language. Anyway, so he has this books. He writes all these books. He's like rich. So they have a house on a cliff full of trees, and down off the cliff is water. Like the house, if there's like a tornado or something's gonna slide off that cliff, and y'all all gonna die. But the house is beautiful. So basically, they have a pet chimpanzee named Ben, and let me tell you, Ben is so adorable. I just want me a Ben at the beginning, and yeah, so Ben is there, and there's a chimpanzee. He talks with this little iPad, like Ben happy, Lucy bad, and all this stuff. It comes back in the movie. But basically, Lucy is the main character, and she goes to her family. She ain't seen her in a while. She went away for college or some shit, but now she's back. So she's back. She's there. The dad's going away on a trip. So now all the friends are all coming over because it's gonna party, get drunk, and fuck, and they all excited. So this is when everything goes crazy because Ben has a little boo-boo, and he is like a little bite on him, and they lock him in a cage, and they find out that he might be sick, something bit him, and basically he get rabies, and then he turned crazy. He wanted to kill everybody. Basically, long story short, I'm gonna spoil it too much, but it's great. The tension is great. You'd be scared, but some of the decisions is dumb as hell. But this monkey is powerful. He be chasing them. He be watching them. He know how to open doors. He is so smart. He be staying in corners looking, and he's scared of water. So they would hide in the swimming pool. And they went there. They was biting and killing kids almost. Girl, y'all gotta see it. This shit is good. Like the kills, that girl's brains getting bashed in. Oh, so good. It's great. So some chase scenes. There's some great kills, lots of gore, and he is Monkey Myers, bitch. It was great.
Is this before or after he had the TV career, the monkey?
What?
Remember at the beginning of Nope, he killed.
No, this is a different monkey. This is Ben, the chimpanzee. He's a chimpanzee, and he is a sweet little animal, but he just gets sick, and he don't see straight. He just wants to hurt everyone. So yeah, so he's like, he wanted to kill, and he was great. He was using all this. I don't know. He was great. He was jumping and swinging from shit, and like Oh, I like all the little references to the other horror movies, bitch. Like the closet part was very Michael Myers Halloween mixed with The Shining, and then you had fucking those hell of little Easter eggs in this. The car part was like Scream. There's a character who runs to a car and then locks the doors, but then the locks keep coming up, and then he going around the car.
Oh,
he goes
yeah.
under the car, and then the little back
thing comes up.
Trunk opens, and she
hatchback.
all looking around like, bitch, call the cops, and the cops didn't believe her, and then he comes out, and then she fights. You know, it's just like Scream, but at least Sydney got away. But anyways, it was just, it was so cool to watch. I was sitting here just going so excited because I just was loving everything. The theater's grasps and groans and eeks and creaks was just giving me so much more life. It was so good. I loved it. 5 stars. Primate. It's a great start to 2026 horror. I'm
here for an animal killing people. Horror
yeah,
movie.
it was so good. And what's next coming up? We got Bone Temple next week. We got the vampire one. What was it? The Patrol something. You got Return to Silent Hill this month. This whole January horror movies, but bitch, I think this one, it was a great start to it. So hopefully these other movies follow suit and they just as good. But it's a great countdown. If you look at the calendar, every week there's a horror movie coming out leading up to Scream 7. I think it was like a 2-week break after Strangers Chapter 3, because that's early February, and then 2 weeks later it'll be Scream. But there's like a horror movie every month leading up to Scream 7. So it gives me, because I'm counting down. We're at day 40-something to Scream. And
hell yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool that these movies are keeping you busy leading up to that. So yeah. Are y'all interested in Primate?
I do want to see that. I was curious about do y'all know if Return to Silent Hill is this Silent Hill 2? Because I haven't seen the trailer. I just pulled up the IMDb.
I'm
and
assuming
this
it's
looks
the
like
third
Silent Hill
movie.
2. No, but I mean, it looks like the game Silent Hill 2.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't watch the trailer. But no, it comes out January 23rd.
I haven't seen this. I love that first Silent Hill that Roger Avery wrote. That thing's fucking great.
Yeah, there's a lot of... I don't know. I'm excited for this year of horror. But yeah, y'all gotta watch it and let me know what y'all think. Russ, I think you might like this. You like slashers.
Hell yeah.
It's my
I'm
favorite.
excited to check it out.
Yeah. So
yeah, I want to see
Ben
Primate. I like
2,
the animal
3,
ones.
4, 5, and 6 on different locations. That'll be cool. Y'all gotta watch
Yeah,
it.
I'm bummed. I completely forgot that. Did we ever get tickets to that?
Yeah, we
screening
thought,
that Terrell
y'all
went
were
to?
gonna pop up, but y'all went somewhere else. Y'all were at a different movie theater. I was like, y'all went all the way to watch Avatar.
I don't know. We were supposed to get a little nudge and an entrance in, but I don't know if we ever got that. I completely forgot the screening was happening.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, because George asked about y'all. He was on the phone the
I know
whole
he
time,
was supposed
walking
to,
back and forth.
I thought
you
he
should have
did.
seen him.
Yeah. Nobody. If somebody would have tapped us, I would have known.
So why'd you go to the Presidio? You said you were going to tell me.
So we didn't know about that screening. So we went down to Lucas Entertainment. They have a campus out here, and they were showing Avatar 3, Fire and Ash. And in attendance, they had the second unit coordinator, they had the lead VFX designer, and they had the audio lead engineer. And they were just doing a talk for people who work there pretty much about how, they made the movie. And they showed it in their premiere theater, which is like a beautiful little fancy theater for people that work in that building. And, it's like a little intimate room where you got to hear people who have like these storied careers in cinema. A lot of them won awards from like Lord of the Rings, and they were just talking about
that's coming back to theaters. The anniversary.
It's way to workshops, right? That they all work for.
I think they're a little bit of a mixed bag, and they talked about that. Like the lead audio designer, she lives out here in the Bay Area, and she actually was on the project the least, where like the second unit dude, who was the special effects supervisor, he's been working on these Avatar movies daily since 2005. Like he's just in it. Yeah. And they're, talking about technology. It was super interesting. I actually recorded the Q&A. It wasn't an open Q&A. They actually had somebody running the panel, but I thought it was pretty good. Maybe I'll toss it to Evan and we could attach it to this or something. But if you work with animation, it answers a lot of those questions of like, when people are doing real performance and then they're getting turned into a stretched out blue person, how do you do right by them? And that's a lot of what they talked about, was just really trying to bring the nuance of human physical storytelling because we talk so much with hands and eyes, and just trying to emulate that in a dumb looking blue person. And just I did put it on Letterboxd, but I thought the movie was fantastic. I think there's something important to be said about how unappealing Avatar is to me on paper. I don't give a fuck about the story. I think they all look dumb. I'm not a huge sci-fi fan. Even the action elements, I don't really give a shit. There's a lot of I don't care about any of it. I went there and that movie didn't care that I didn't care, and it completely made the film it wanted to make. James Cameron kind of does that, and I thought it was fantastic. And I'm like, I didn't ask for any of this. I don't want any of it, but I enjoyed all of it. And I think as creators, we should remember that in this new era of AI, there's something to be said about effort and work. And if you put in the work and you make a movie that people don't care about, but they see oh man, this motherfucker really did it, I think that carries a lot of weight. So when people hit a button and AI kind of just spits a thing out, people treat it like that. They're like, I don't give a fuck about this. Who cares? But then, you dedicate multiple decades of your life to making dumb blue people play out Pocahontas, and nobody wanted it. Everybody made fun of it. And yet it's grossing an incredible amount of money. So, I say that for, I know a lot of people listening to this show are creators, but also us. If you ever get down on your product and you're like, as long as you fucking put the effort in, people will enjoy it. And I think, they can see that. So I loved Avatar. I thought it was fantastic. I completely agree with Terrell too. That new villain, the most aesthetically pleasing thing they've done in the whole 3 movies. It just felt true. It felt like she was, she ushered in this kind of new magic spiritualism thing, but she looked fucking cool too. And you just wanted her on screen. So yeah. That's why I wish we could have done both. I completely, the Primate
Oksana,
thing.
Did you like Ash versus the Evil?
I did.
She cried.
I did.
You did cry?
I don't know why. Those
why
whales.
Why were you crying?
That fucked up
whale.
whale.
The whale. It is sad. A lot of people cried in that movie. They're sniffling.
All of those whales for not really anything else, but for some reason those
you didn't
old
cry with
whales
the baby
or whatever they are
losing her mother. Oh,
I mean, it was really sad.
Oh, that's I wanted to cry. That was sad.
I don't know.
She's a powerful woman.
Yeah, yeah.
She was.
I like that rivalry they had going on too.
Me too.
I think she was my favorite matriarch.
Yeah,
the fish one.
I was sad that
her.
She died. I was like, oh, I thought she said.
No, it was sad, but I don't know what it is about those big fish that
Dude, they're encroaching on Lovecraftian in that movie when they're out of the water. They're fucking terrifying. Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, I love the vibration in the water. That shit is, and they talked about that. They're like, dude, James Cameron would scrutinize every frame of this fucking movie. And if you made a choice that you couldn't back up, he would let you know. Ooh. And they're like, it's an honor working with them. But everybody was like, he knows what he wants. And if you fuck it up, he'll tell you. And they're like, but we love him. He's great. It's like, okay. Yeah, that's all. Sorry, that was a big tangent, actually. Yeah. Love y'all.
Did you like it, Roxy?
I did, yeah. I liked it a lot.
I don't know if you finished your thoughts. Oh, okay. You just said you cried. You didn't like Varang?
No, I do. She was great. And I mean, that guy just should have ditched the military and go
No, his character is probably the most interesting part. He's got such a good villain arc that it elevates it out of Star Wars and all that other stuff. It's just so complicated and nuanced. He's a human who died and then is cloned as a blue thing who's still enacting his own shit. And then, you get that great dialogue where it's like, man, you're chasing a dead man's goal. You're a new thing. You knew. Yeah. And then he starts linking in. Dude, it's such a fun arc. The storytelling here is fantastic. And I can't believe I'm saying that about a movie who I fuck every time I see an Avatar person like the Na'vi, I want to fucking puke and roll my eyes.
Why?
They look so stupid.
They're so nice.
He's dramatic. He's an exaggerator and he's dramatic.
My fantasy, I little roid raging. I like Arnold. If I have to watch a dude in a thong all day called Spider looping around, I'd rather them be 200 pounds heavier.
He was the killer from Scream 6, Spider. Y'all didn't clock that T?
I didn't.
Behind me.
They do such a good job of making him feel like an adolescent.
Jenna Ortega deep throated him with the knife, saying you're gonna die a virgin. And then he woke up, which is weird. And then she pushed the TV. Remember Kirby pushed it on him? So I saw that in the movie once.
God
Y'all,
damn,
y'all
it was him.
Together.
I never would have. I don't have the actor eye like you do.
That's Jack
I've
Champion.
never seen that one once.
Really?
I will.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters and then never. I didn't really like
I'm
that.
about to
one
do
that
my
much.
rewatch of all 6 of them for the umpteenth,
fuck.
100th time. I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
I will say, I wish I had rewatched the second one a little bit.
Oh, so you cry again?
Well, no, because they kept all the names for stuff. Like, I didn't remember what half of that stuff was.
Really?
And, like,
She was like, "Wait, what are they
You
doing?"
watched
I'm
it
like,
with
"Come
me."
on."
yeah, like 3 years ago.
It was, and the dude even opened up. He's like, "I hope y'all seen 2 because that
Yep.
matters."
It does.
I mean, I remembered the story enough, but like when they say like they all have, you know, Hawaiian sounding like names for everything, and I'm like, what is the Klakalaki fit? Like, what is it?
Klakalaki, the
I don't
famous
know.
Hawaiian god.
You know, like they all have. There's
I heard
no,
that god's a ginger,
Klakalaki.
actually.
there's no hint to what it is based on the name, so they're all just talking about all these other creatures and stuff. I'm like, which one was that? It's like I don't know. That's one thing.
Well, I'm
I
glad
wish I
y'all
had
watched
rewatched
it.
the second one.
They're supposed to make a 4th. He films half of it, but he didn't finish it because he wants to make sure that this one makes enough money to warrant, because it's like the most expensive film. So we might get a part 4 in 2029 or whatever the fuck it said. That's a long time.
Hey, if y'all are into whales and really good storytelling, you should play
Free
Metal Gear
Willy.
Solid 5, The Phantom
No, Free
Pain.
Willy.
All right.
Also,
whale.
yeah,
It does. I
so
like Free Willy.
worldwide, currently, as of early Jan 6, Jan 6.
I don't know,
Don't
he's
get
talking about
excited.
Metal Gear Solid.
January 2026. It's 1.1 billion. So yeah, they made their money.
Oh, you think they did?
Yeah. All right.
All right, y'all. Well, that was it for this week's episode of Footage Foreplay. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, and go
Aloha,
back,
everybody.
listen to the Susie Block interview, and then get ready for Remington. We got some good shit coming out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Period.
Love y'all.
Don't skip the foreplay.
Where the fuck am I?
Where the fuck am I?
Thanks for listening to Footage Foreplay. If you enjoy the show, please consider leaving a review, sharing it with a friend, or simply hitting like. These small gestures are a great free way to support this mayhem, and if you find some footage we should be fondling, email us at footageforeplay@gmail.com. Check back every Tuesday and Thursday for new episodes, and remember, don't skip the foreplay.